New for you at 11:30, Governor Tony Evers is calling a special session in the state legislature next month in hopes of convincing Republican lawmakers to approve funding they rejected earlier this year for child care services, among other things. Evers called the special session today for September 20th. While Republicans are not obligated in any way to debate, let alone vote on these proposals, calling this session does bring attention to the issues of child care access, family leave, and other worker shortage problems in the state. Now, the governor is asking the lawmakers here to use about $1 billion of the state's projected $4 billion budget surplus to fund these motions.